Good afternoon once again. It's a beautiful day outside, as you may have noticed if you've watched in from that lead in timer video or camera out my window. So yes, it's warm. I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, finally bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. I have managed to get the technology working, I hope. And Shaz, hi, you're about to have your lunch. Yeah, I thought I'd time it to catch the lunchtime crowd, so to speak, for those who work. It's a lovely experience to have this technology as we do, even if having to fiddle around and press buttons to manipulate it a little bit. But that's all good. It works as we need it to. So for those of you who are going to be watching the replay, do put it in the chat stream wherever you're watching from. You are watching the replay. It just helps a little bit to identify numbers. No, not that it's really that important, is it? But hey, I do, I do actually have, where is it, a numerology deck of cards there as well. So sometimes numbers are important, aren't they? And hi, Julie. Lovely to see you here. I had noticed your name last night from the stream that was the live stream for Leanne Winston Psychic Medium's show. So lovely to see you here. So we're here to do the cards. So I'm going to switch over to that screen right now. So do tap into your psychic senses and the messages that come in specifically for you, so that you're getting it more particularly for your own life situation. I don't interpret all of those individual ones. Remember, these sessions are about a general card spread reading as I have them here, like you can see there. And I forgot to bring in the Apple Pencil, but that's fine. What I do is read the Owl card first, so I'm going to do that, and today it is. And let me get it focused. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy, and isn't that a gorgeous photo of that group of owls? And I love things in threes, just because 3 is my favourite number. The deck we're using for the reading spread itself is the Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck, Zero Marchetti's Expandable Edition. So what we have is the time as the overarching energy for the day. Time card, that is time, it is the overarching energy for the day today. We have I'm going to read this as pretty much the home space, the home influence, and the work influence or business influence here. So I'm going to as well zoom into that so that we can see those a little more clearly. And let's see, what does time have for us? It's got all the different facets and ways that we can gauge and tell time. Now for us it is only, I'm going to do it this way a little more just to see if that is a bit better. My lighting's not the best, but hey, that's okay. We'll still cope with it, won't we? And thank you, yes, it was a blessing, wasn't it? It was a nice show last night. I enjoyed it. So choose what facet, what way you like to gauge time. You might like to do that is the, what's that thing, the hourglass, isn't it? We've got a pendulum clock here because that there hand is looking to me like it's a pendulum. Just a straight clock face in there. We've got this one that's got those lovely, the chain up and down as a pendulum. It's not the swinging pendulum, it's a different style. We do have a rooster here that we typically know from those who are farm origins that you'd have the rooster crow in the morning. The cuckoo clock, we've got other birds here. I think that's a kestrel, something like that there. And there is an owl just down here. And I think there's another one just in there, not showing up really well. Another mechanism to tell the time. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't seen that one working before, but we do have a candle, and I have used one of those to mark time. And it was reasonably accurate because it was actually measured quite well on the side as it burnt down, and I was checking it against a clock. So in whatever way that you are needing to keep an eye on or gauge your time, It just means overall for me that whatever you need to be doing today, you have the perfect time and timing for it. So trust that for what you need to be doing today. Okay? You don't need to be constantly watching, watching a watch. Just trust. Tap into that. That's your instinctive element of when it's ready and right to do something different or new for the day. Okay, now let's go down to these two. And we have with the tower, oh, good morning, oh, good afternoon, sorry. Forgot to say good afternoon because I know I am in the afternoon. Lovely hearts, thank you so much for that. And lovely to have you here, Kay. Right, so I'm just going to move that out of the way. I had something in the way. The tower. If we're looking at this as the home, the house energies, that is how we start our day and finish our day back at our home base. This one's the tower. It's almost reminding me of that movie years ago, quite a few years ago now, called The Castle. The home, your home is your castle. It almost looks castle-y, doesn't it? This tower card. Well, consider that great foundation for where you start your day and where you complete your day. That in whatever way that you're going to really solidify and put in that sense of comfort, security. I mean, we don't always think about towers and castles as being comfortable, but it is because it's your creation of how you want to be and have as your attitude and your perspective of what your home space is. There might be times where you're not 100% satisfied with what your home is like and it's not exactly how you want it or where and other reasons, but happiness really is choosing to be happy. The same as joy and gratitude. Be grateful for where you are, what you've got, the people around you, because it's not just the building. It is the people and family that you create within that container as such. E- Even though, like typically the Lenormand deck, this is the organisations, the institutions, government stuff, and all the rest as a straight meaning. I'm feeling because I want to put this in that energetics of our home that we are creating that is our kingdom. So bring it in at that level of perspective and understanding. And hi, Christine. It's nice to be able to watch you live. Yeah, have a wonderful day. I'm changing the times around because the earlier mornings are not going to suit me for, I don't know, foreseeable future at the moment. So I'm going to make them hopefully more in the middle of the day if at all possible. So this is where we can attune, manifest and bring into existence that we want, even if it's with the dreams that are coming and the dreams or wish upon a star. It really is honouring that's going to come forward. If this is our business or our work, that the method and ways that we are earning and bringing in income, that is going to sustain us. The dreams that we have of what we want to do with and in our lives, this is going to help sustain the energy around what we're doing in our home. So the connection is there with whatever time is needed it's going to happen. So start to really put in that focus to that dream or that shining star that you're noticing in your life that you really do want to move forward into pursuing and having as your focus. Because this around here is the zodiac wheel that's relative to astrology. And it's almost like when you're reading your natal chart, it does have that description of the inner essence of who you are by the positioning and influence of planets and etc. But it's also futuristic in how we can plan ahead as well. Whether it's going to be something you want to set in concrete as part of that guidance, or whether you just like it as that knowing that cosmic energy is around quantum frequencies and all that is available to us on that higher level of what is our soul connection. Because we're not just a body. We are all of that is the inner health, wellness, holistic body, mind, spirit. It can include that physical, but it's bringing in the completeness of what is a triune, I think, and probably why I really enjoy doing things in threes. It's just something that does gel with me. So, and Kay, you're saying your little kingdom is your haven and you're working toward building a new little castle in the near future. Yes, I do remember you've been planning that level of moving forward. Yeah, it's been a little while, but how is it going with that now too? Hopefully not far off to really start to anchor in and feel really comfortable. So it's lovely to be able to share time and space with you as we have the time card at that overall energetic level for our cards today. Thank you for joining me here. And for those who are watching replay, it'd be lovely if you put in the hashtag replay so that I can know and acknowledge, because I really do appreciate each and every one of you joining me in these sessions. So thank you so much. Keep being the best you that you can be, and I'll catch you tomorrow around sort of around the same time. So namaste until then.